My sister-in-law owns a business where she restores furniture, and she does a great job at it. She started in her home. First, she did it in the garage. Then they built a room in her garage because she was painting and sanding and all that stuff. Then it got so successful that she had to go and get a warehouse, and that's what she does. And she's really good at it. And she'll go and find like old stuff that's been thrown out and turn them into these, high priced pieces and stuff. So she goes to this place that we affectionately call the bins, and they're Goodwill bins. They're things that people have, I guess, Goodwill has thrown out that Goodwill doesn't want or whatever. I don't really know what starts people at the bins. I'm obsessed with it, mostly because she bought me she got me a lightning beer tap out of the bins, which I've been asking for years, and I never got one. And she found one for me, so I was very excited. Which then prompted my wife to find me a Buccaneer one. So now I have one lightning one.
You were asking for a lightning one, and they said you have a better chance of your sister-in-law finding one in a bin than us giving you one. And then it happened.
Yeah. So my sister-in-law, we're on a text chain. She hits us up and she says, I just left the bin with Beanie Babies.
Oh.
And she's like, I don't know anything about Beanie Babies, but I know people will buy big lots of them.
Yeah.
And she goes, so I took them out and took pictures of them individually. And one of the Beanie Babies I have just sold last week for $18,000.
Oh.
It was a tie-dye Beanie Baby. So we were like, get out of here. And then 5 minutes later, she's like, oh my God, there's another one in here that just sold for $15,000. What it is the Beanie Baby itself that has the tag on it, the tie tag. You open it up. If there is a typo in there, they're worth way more money.
Gotcha.
She had like 5 of them. And according to eBay, in December and January, they had sold for tens of thousands of dollars. So my wife looks at me.
And hers has the typo?
Yes.
Wow.
My wife looks at me and she says, my mother has a bag of Beanie Babies that she's been trying to give Juliana, and Juliana doesn't want them.
Oh.
And she goes, let's go get them right now.
Oh, you know, scam your mom?
Oh, I said, what's our cut? That was my first question was, what's our cut? And she goes, they don't know what they're, we can sell it for 18 grand and give them $200.
$3.
Maybe I said that. So we drove to her parents' house and made her mother go in the garage and pull out a bag of Beanie Babies that she had readily accessible. And lo and behold, we open it up, and there is the tie-dye Beanie Baby.
Really?
With the error in the tag for the one that
it
sold.
Seems like everybody has these. Why are they so expensive? Because they're fake ones?
That's what I said. Why are they? What's going on here?
Yeah.
How do we both have an $18,000 Beanie Baby? My wife does things obsessively.
Oh, little baby panda.
Dog.
All right.
What the hell is that?
Oh my God! I'm sorry, I sneezed. I almost had a heart
hold
attack.
your sneezes.
Yeah.
in.
Oh God, let it go.
I thought you were calling Huey, Dewey, and Louie in here.
That's how you have brain aneurysms.
Oh my God! By holding in a sneeze?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I apologize,
Dangerous.
Michael.
Works in the opposite way. If you got a clogged artery and you sneeze, you just blow it right through.
Blast it out.
So anyway, so my wife becomes obsessed with the Beanie Baby thing, and she opens back and she comes in and she goes, "Listen to me. There's a Beanie Baby price guide for $10. I have to buy it." I go, "Oh, all right, well, do whatever you gotta do. Just don't involve me in this." And she comes inside. She goes, "Look at this Thanksgiving turkey Beanie Baby, rare, sold for $15,000 in November of last year." And I was like, "We have that." And she goes, "Yeah, and we have the tie dye ones. This is insane." And I'm like, well, "What? This can't be right."
Yeah.
Turned out it's all a big scam.
Oh.
It's great. So what they do is the best part about the scam is there's no reason for it. It's just a couple of people being assholes. They are taking the Beanie Baby and putting them online for $18,000, and then somebody is fake buying it from them for that kind of money,
awesome.
and it has sent the Beanie Baby world in complete disarray. It is. I think it's one of the funniest things ever, because these people are doing it just for their own satisfaction, because they're not seeing the result of it. They're not seeing a bunch of people losing their mind. What's happening is people like my wife are running around with this bag of Beanie Babies that's worthless, and they are trying to sell them on eBay, and I'm just laughing. My wife goes, "I'm just saying there's a lobster on here for $20,000. I go, get out of here. Get out of here with the lobster. I think I have the lobster somewhere."
So they're worth nothing?
Well, no, I mean, there's a couple in there that are worth like $100 or
Right.
whatever, but it's just so funny that that somebody went out of their way to terrorize the Beanie Baby.
Damn
People.
right.
Yeah.
I remember when because the big thing was the tag. You needed the tag to be pristine,
Right.
you know.
First
So-
guy to rip it off.
So well, yeah, exactly. So when they came out with those little plastic heart-shaped covers to put on them. You remember
oh
those?
my God, no.
Yeah, they looked just like the tag. It was like a little, you
Yeah.
know, plastic thing that you just opened and snapped on and stuff like that. And you could just buy them like one by one or whatever like that. But I just remember all my Beanie Babies had them on because I thought one day my Beanie Babies were going to be worth something.
Everybody thought that.
Yeah.
I worked. I went to the mall, which was probably, I don't know, maybe Countryside Mall at the time, and I went into a Hallmark store to buy Amanda a birthday card. That's what you did back in the day. You went to the Hallmark store to buy cards, and I got in line, and this little fat gay guy came up behind me, and he was. And I looked at him, and he was talking to the lady, and he just released it, and it was in it. And I go, "What's going on? What's the big rush here?" And he goes, "They just released the Beanie Baby. It's available right now, and you got to get it at the counter." And I go, "You want to go in front of me?" He goes, "Oh my God, can I?" Yes,
No.
you absolutely can. I felt like it was the nicest thing I could have done for anybody that day.
In high school, when I worked at McDonald's, and they had Beanie Babies and the Happy Meals at one point,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
that was chaos. There'd be just people. There'd be like 100 people lined up outside the McDonald's.
Just throwing away the Happy Meal.
yeah,
grabbing the
at
Beanie
like
Baby.
5 a.m. waiting to get in the store, and they open at 6 because they wanted to try and get these Happy Meal Beanie Babies.
That's so
Homeless
crazy.
guys are over there like, you're just gonna throw it away?
Yeah.
Like I could.
So I'll be honest with you, the only one now that held its value were the McDonald's teeny Beanie Babies.
Oh yeah, those. And so me and my buddy, we would take them and we were selling them to people outside.
Oh, that's
We
smart.
had like a little side hustle, and we'd sell them. People like our friends, their mom were collecting them, and we'd take them to school and sell them.